Former Speaker of the House Newt Gingrich joins me now, and he's out with a new documentary on PBS called A Journey to America. All right, you understand the decorum, the traditions, and the peaceful transfer of power, Speaker. Why do you think Michelle Obama is not attending the inauguration on Martin Luther King Day?
Well, she hates Donald Trump. Same reason she didn't go to the Carter funeral, because she would have been sitting next to Donald Trump. I think there's an interesting contrast. Her husband was very cheerful, very pleasant, I think in a way helped bring the country together by chatting with Trump. She represents the wing of the party that wants to drive the country apart and sort of represents the civil war that I just wrote about at Gingrich 360, which I think is beginning to show up in the Democratic Party. There are people who want to accept that after 9 years, Donald Trump is going to be president. And then there are people who just repudiate it. Look at Gavin Newsom, who in the middle of the worst fire in modern times, needing desperately to have help from the new Trump administration, decides to put up $50 million to stop Trump in California. I mean, this is suicidally crazy. And Michelle represents that wing of the party that rejects reality and that wants to pretend if I don't show up, it mustn't have occurred. Well, I hate to tell you, Michelle, actually, almost none of us care.
Does Kamala Harris belong to that same wing? Because it's not like she has to hold J.D. Vance's hand while she shows him the powder room on the second floor. She can just take a leave for the afternoon and do the right thing.
You can't tell with Kamala Harris whether she deliberately belongs to the bitter anti-Trump wing or she's just dumb. I mean, I've always found it hard to understand because if you watch her carefully, she's sort of like almost as bad as Biden without the cognitive decline. And so from my perspective, you can't quite figure out why she would do this. It's not to her advantage. I mean, if you leave in the shadow of a brand new Trump administration, it kind of helps to be nice. And if you decide you're going to be part of the bitter end, and I do think there'll be a split, a civil war in the Democratic Party between the bitter end left and the people who decide they're going to accommodate Trump. It's going to be very interesting to watch how it evolves. And clearly, both Kamala and Michelle are going to be in the bitter end wing.
Well, if you want to read more about that, go to, is it Newt Gingrich 360? Not like Anderson Cooper 360.
Well, Gingrich360.com.
360.com. Yeah. And before Elon Musk gets his hands on PBS, you can go see Newt Gingrich's documentary.
Well, and my wife, Callista, we were very proud. It's on at 10 o'clock tonight, and it's Journey to America about legal immigrants who've made this a better country.
Don't watch Gutfeld exclamation, okay? Watch PBS, and you might learn something. Tell Callista I said hello. Good to see you, Speaker.
Great. Thank you.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.